Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are watching The Big Bang Theory. This is the 17th episode of the second season. If you'd like to watch today's full episode, this is available for free in a link in the description below. Just click on it, put a password in, and enjoy. And let's take a second to acknowledge that this episode last season was the finale. How crazy is that? Technically, we have completed season 1 and season 2, even though season 2 is obviously in 20 odd episodes. We've ran the duration of 1 into 2, so I think it's pretty mad me, the fact that obviously, what are we on now? 34 episodes? We're absolutely flying, honestly. We really are. I'm enjoying it, and I can't wait to see, obviously, how the characters' relationships build and progress forward. Last episode, we had an interesting one with Leslie Winkle and Howard. Who would have thought that they would potentially be in a relationship? Yes, he was at a paintball, like do or whatever event with work, and they ended up being cornered in a little shack themselves, and ended up sleeping with each other, and then they're going on dates, and they've been invited to a wedding, which I'm interested to see as well, I just think that I never expected it, but it's something that I'd really enjoy to see how they progress. And then obviously we was talking about Sheldon last episode. Now he's OCD and he has to have everything in his life strategically planned out in certain situations and times and locations. And Penny destroyed his couch, his sofa section, his chair. She hit it with a paintball and it's had to be dry cleaned, and it's never going to be the same again. And it's just interesting to see it. And I actually really like the balance of we've used each character this season, and obviously the way they've all been utilised into the show. It's been really good, and I'm excited to see obviously how we conclude this season, because last season it was supposed to be the big drop of Leonard and Penny going out on a date, and I'd never even realised that was the last episode. But this season I know it's not, but hopefully we do get an actual cliffhanger, something that we could be excited for to see in season 3, maybe a new character, who knows. But thanks for checking out today's episode. Hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, please smash like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, let's jump into today's episode.
Stop. We can't do this. It's not right.
Sheldon, you have two choices. Either you let him put a bigger hard drive in the TiVo, or you delete stuff before we go out of town.
Warranty is a sacred covenant we've entered into with the manufacturer. He offers to stand by his equipment, and we, in return, agree not to violate the integrity of the internal hardware.
Okay, then we won't touch the hard drive. We'll just erase the first season of Battlestar.
There, we're outlaws.
I love San Francisco. I wish I was going with you.
I understand your envy. This is a can't-miss symposium. There are going to be discussions on bioorganic cellular computer devices, plus a roundtable on the non-equilibrium Green's function approach to the photoionization process in atoms.
Note address is being delivered by George Smoot.
Oh my God, the George Smoot?
You've heard of him.
Of course I haven't. It's kind of a funny name though. Smoot.
It's like talking to a chimp.
Have a good flight?
Yeah, I wish.
We're not flying. We're taking the train.
Sometimes as long as flying and cost almost twice as much.
Of us voted for airplane, Sheldon voted for train, so we're taking the train.
Say it like that, Leonard. Say it like we're taking the train.
Look at him, he's buzzing. The thing is, right, I don't understand why they always sway in his side. Like, why did he put him on a pedestal that he is the top dog? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we've seen in the episode where they wanted to go to the cinema and have food, and he wouldn't go because it didn't have a Slurpee or something, and he was like, in what world are slushy Slurpees or whatever? And they was like, do you know what? Yeah, you just stay here. The only option is to go. And he acknowledged it. He was like, yeah, that was the only rational decision they could have made. And mate, there'd be no way, yeah, I don't care who it is that I'm flying with, even if it's my family, yeah, I would not pay double the price to go to a location if they, do you know what I mean, if we outnumbered voted them. Nah, I may do if it was a big vote and it was swayed to one side, but not if he lost and then they still made us go that way. Do you know what I mean?
We're all going over to the Apple store to make fun of the guys at the Genius Bar. You want to come?
I always enjoy that, but I'm a little busy. By attaching RFID tags to my clothing, it will enable my laptop to read and identify the items with this wand.
Well, that does sound much simpler. How long is this gonna take?
Assuming I can keep up this pace, 3 hours, 11 minutes. Plus however long it takes to conclude this fairly pointless conversation. Socks. One pair. Cotton, argyle, blue. What on earth are you doing?
Whatever it is, I'm guessing you're doing it wrong.
On this side, you'll see panoramic ocean vistas inaccessible to any other form of transportation. While on your side, you'll be treated to 350 miles of Costco's, Jiffy Lubes, and cinder block homes with above-ground pools.
Sheldon, we've been on this train 90 seconds and you've already said 1,000 words. Just tell us where to sit and shut up. Meanwhile, back in the 21st century, people are raising their tray tables and putting their seatbacks in an upright position because it's time to land in San Francisco.
At least these trains have modern plumbing. In India, you squat over a hole in the train and expose your naked buttocks to the chilly air of Rajasthan. Holy crap, look.
Nippy, what would Summer Glau be doing riding the train?
Maybe John Connor's aboard and she's protecting him from an evil Terminator.
Skynet actually did exist in the future. A perfect way to infiltrate and destroy mankind would be to send Terminators back posing as actors who have played Terminators.
At least he's off the train crap.
Sheldon, I owe you an apology. Taking the train was a stroke of brilliance. I've actually got a shot at a Terminator. I have 11 hours with her in a confined space. Will eventually succumb to the acquired taste that is Howard Wolowitz. That's Summer Glau.
Yes.
That's it.
Hang on a sec. Why do you get first crack at her?
Couple reasons. One, I saw her first.
No, you didn't. I did. You failed to take into account that even mute, I am foreign and exotic, while you, on the other hand, are frail and pasty.
You know, I've already got a gorgeous blonde back home that I can't score with. I think I'll let you two take this one.
Host Starlight recently added the refurbished Pacific Parlor car.
Yeah. Which way?
Upper level is a bar that offers wine tastings if you're going as far as Portland. I forgot my flash drive. So we have to go back.
To say why, and your answer cannot be because I forgot my flash drive.
Flash drive has my paper on astrophysical probes of M-theory effects in the early universe that I was going to give to George Smoot at the conference. Brilliant. He needs to read it.
Sit back, enjoy the clickety-clack of the steel wheels on the polished rails.
You forgot your flash drive. You forgot your flash drive. You forgot your flash drive. Flash
Only
drive.
10 hours, 55 minutes to go.
I wouldn't that stress you out, honestly. The thing is as well, right, is like, does he actually think that he's going to read it when he's there? Because how many other people will be turning up and giving him kind of gifts and essays and stuff like that? Do you know what I mean? Can you just read this? Can you just do this? Can I just have this? What about this? Can you just give me... It's like me. I haven't got all day. Like, you know, if I read it, then I'll let you know. You know, maybe what Leonard was saying is the right way to go. Drop an email. You know what I mean? You can get feedback. You can spend more time engaging in conversations. You've got something there to make continual contact. You know what I mean? It's not just going to be a one-time done and dusted thing. You can engage. Maybe you think, oh, this guy's actually really intellectually clever. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I'd be interested in your paper. It sounds really good. Here's my email. They can go, you know, like course and go forward with it. But I'm more interested to see who's actually going to be honest, I don't think any of them are actually gonna get with Summer, but I'll be interested to see the competition between Howard and Raj, because if he's going to get some alcohol, that's when it's going to be on, and he always does change into a different person in it after he's had a drink.
It's hot in here. Must be summer. So, where are you gals headed?
We get off the train at the next stop in Oxnard. We then take the 113 train back to Union Station. We take a cab back to the apartment, get my flash drive, and then race to San Luis Obispo. We'll meet the train.
Penny's home. Why don't we just call her, have her go in the apartment, get your flash drive, and email you the paper?
The key is hidden in my room.
So?
Penny would have to go into my room.
So?
People don't go in my room.
It's hot in here. Must be summer.
That's cute.
Really? I just made it up. Have you seen Slumdog Millionaire? Loosely based on my life.
And for one night in this little 99-seat theater. Can you come? Do you know 98 other people that might want to come? The theater's above a bowling alley, so it's a little noisy, but it might be the only chance I'll ever get to play Anne Frank. Hello?
Okay, step 4. Sheldon.
Oh, hey, Sheldon. How's San Francisco?
I'm not in San Francisco. I'm on a train. Were you even listening to me?
Hi, Penny, it's Leonard.
Hey, Leonard. What's going on with Dr. Wackadoodle?
I was calling to ask you a favor. You might be confused because he didn't use the words Penny, Sheldon, please, or favor.
Enter my bedroom. Step 4.
Yo, hang on, Sheldon. Get another call.
Leonard, let me tell you something. Personal robots cannot get here soon enough.
When you were on TV in Firefly, you were actually in space.
You're not one of those guys who really believe that, are you?
You mean one of the hopeless geeks? No, those are crazy people.
All right, now, before you enter my bedroom unescorted, I need you to understand that this one-time grant of access does not create a permanent easement.
Around women, he has the personality of a boiled potato. Put one beer on him and he's M. Night Shyamalan.
Is that what he's drinking? It's not even real beer. Sort of placebo effect, I guess.
Hoberman sphere. It's a collapsible icoside dodecahedron. No, the thing with the time on it is my alarm clock.
Raj,
Yes?
look.
What am I looking at?
You tell me.
Non-alcoholic beer, yeah.
Just like
I'm the
that.
Small package good things come in.
But there's no key in here, just letters.
That's the wrong box. Put it back.
Oh, Sheldon, are these letters from your grandmother? Oh, look, she calls you Moon Pie. That is so cute.
Put down the letters!
Listen, I don't know what you're doing right now, but there are little bubbles forming in the corner of Sheldon's mouth.
I'm back.
What up, Moon Pie?
Hey, Penny, Leonard again.
Dream, you and I were ice skating, just the two of us. And then I picked you up by your ankles and twirled you round and round, and you turned into a giant loaf of pumpernickel bread. What do you think that means? Do you know the word pumpernickel comes from the German words pumper and nickel, which loosely translates to fart goblin?
Locate the panel with the diamond pattern and slide the center portion 1 millimeter to the left. Did you hear the click?
We're gonna make the smash though.
There it is.
Married the famous rock guitarist Johnny Winter. You'd be Summer Winter.
He's got the worst chat lines ever.
You realistically see any conversational path that would take us from where we are right now to a place where I could ask you out and you'd say yes?
No.
Would you mind if I just take one picture of us together for my Facebook page? Okay, great. Now can I take one where it looks like we're making out?
You're going to insert the flash drive into the USB port. The one that looks like a little duck's mouth.
Terminator broke my phone.
Okay, I'll be honest with you. I've just spent the last 2 hours imagining various scenarios in my head.
I'm sorry, this is me.
We continue my research as a team, you know, Cooper, Smoot, alphabetical. And when we win the Nobel Prize, you'll be back on top. Are you on crack? Wow, what a diva.
It didn't even look like he gave me his paper after all of that. And the thing is as well, right, I kind of understand the alphabetical credit order because I don't know, but like it's like in films as well though, like they range it. So like if you're watching a film with Brad Pitt in or something, like when they go through the acting credits, it's usually the biggest character's name pops up first. So if me and Brad Pitt was in a film, it's not going to say my name and then Brad Pitt's, you know, because he is the bigger star. So like obviously if you want to say his Cooper and whatever he was called, Schmidt or something like that, obviously, it kind of looks like it was Sheldon with the help, in my opinion. That's how it is. That's why everybody wants their names first. But I was going to say there, when Leonard went over to speak to Summer, yeah, to introduce himself, it's annoying. It actually is, because like she has been pestered that whole train ride. And yeah, okay, she might be a celebrity, so that is the reason why she's getting the attention. But it's also, I see it from a female point of view, is like, why is it that guys come and do this all of the time? It's a bit creepy. You know what I mean? Like, that's my mindset of it. Like I understand one of them doing it in the episode, but like she technically was pestered all episode from them, and you could tell like with Raj, actually, she kind of looked like she was engaging and she was kind of interested in the conversation. But with the other two, she kind of looked like she was fed up and just like, leave me alone, a bit creeped out, especially with Howard. So like, I don't know, I'm glad that she got up and went off, because I was literally going to say, like, you know, it's too much. It's literally full on for her. But that's interesting though. Placebo effects do actually work. Sometimes people say, take this, it make you feel good, or do this, and it's really, you know what I mean? And then like people do it, and you're like, whoa, yeah, I feel great. It's like, I've just give you just plain old water. You know what I mean? Your mind has tricked you into thinking that it was something magical when in reality it was literally nothing. So placebo effects, I've seen it in real life. It's very interesting to see it actually occur, because people do actually believe what is actually happening. Okay, that's gonna wrap up today's episode. Thanks for checking it out today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Now, this, in today's episode, is the part of Sheldon that absolutely stresses me out. This is like the one side where if I was his friend, I couldn't hack it. Honestly, I really, really couldn't. Now, his other side of his personality is, it's alright. He's kind of like, sometimes he'd be stressful, but he's kind of funny in it. This one, it just like stresses me out completely. The fact that like everything has to be around him, me, and it's not just Sheldon, it's just like anybody in general in real life that actually, you know, thinks that the world revolves around them. That's where I actually stress, and it just gets to me. And like in today's episode, you know, not the fact that they all agreed to take the plane and he didn't, and then they actually, as good friends, said, right, we'll get the train then, because that's what he wants to do. But then he was like, yeah, we're going to get off and we're going to go home because I left my... It's like, mate, it's not my problem. We've already come on here and made the journey 2 times longer and 2 times more costly, and now you want us to divert around because of you and your needs. And it didn't even look like it actually happened at the end in giving him his paper to actually review. Do you know what I mean? He's actually turned around and said, like, yeah, no offence out, but like, are you okay? You know, like, have you took something? Because he actually... He does sound like, if you didn't know Sheldon, you would think he's crazy. You actually would, you know, like, we've seen him enough to know that that's his just personality, and he actually means no harm. He actually doesn't, but he also does come across a bit mad at times, and obviously it was just displayed to him there. So I don't know, you know, this side of Sheldon stresses me out, but the majority of the time he is a good character. He actually is, and you know, it was pretty unsuccessful for all of them. You know, they got there, didn't work out for him. Didn't go on the dates. The only person that actually had a good time in the episode seemed to be Penny, finding some information on Sheldon about his nicknames of his grandma and stuff. But apart from that, it all went downhill for him, didn't it? So, you know, I'm interested, obviously, to see how we conclude the season. Thanks for checking out today's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please smash the like. Really helps out. Subscribe if you do. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.